This is NBC6 News right now.
I'm Zachary Washington, live in the NBC6 newsroom. Breaking news: near San Diego, an F-18 military jet crashed into a neighborhood, setting at least one house on fire. Firefighters are on the scene trying to put the fire out. NBC News reports that the military pilot ejected before crashing. No word yet on the injuries. Now a look at Wall Street, where news is much better. The Dow is up near 300 points. The news at 6 after Ellen.
Well, that's nice that they think I'm a pretty boy, Washington. That's good.
It's either your worst nightmare or a dream come true, depending on which college football team you're rooting for. Hurricanes fan had a little bit of jealousy last night while watching the Gators rejoice over a second trip to the national championship in 3 years. Urban Meyer facing the Gators and Nick Saban, and #1 Alabama, Nick Saban in the SEC championship game. Florida playmaker Percy Marvin out with an injury, which could be a bigger deal if we didn't have Tim Tebow. The touchdown pass to David Nelson gives the Gators a 17-10 lead at halftime. In the third, the Crimson Tide game tied. Mark Ingram with the touchdown run is 17-all, and the Georgia Dome is rocking. I almost called it the Gator Dome. Then after Bama field goal makes it 20-17. Jeffrey Demp scores the go-ahead touchdown, 24-20 Gators. Less than 3 minutes to go. Florida can put the game out of reach, and they do. Touchdown, Tim Tebow. Perfect strike to roommate Riley Cooper. Tebow is jacked up. Saban not feeling too well. Gators celebrate a 31-20 victory that should almost certainly put them at the BCS championship game at Dolphin Stadium January 8th. Oklahoma, who won the Big 12 title, is who they will be facing. Dwayne Wade leads the NBA in scoring at 28 points per game, but last night against Oklahoma City, Wade nearly reached that total by halftime. Awesome. Flash literally all over the court at the AAA, driving through the lane, scores here, then watch him steal the inbound pass without even looking, then turns it into a layup. Wade scored 11 points in 3-minute span. He had 25 points at the halftime, giving the Heat a 5-point advantage. Late in the third, it's Wade again extending the lead by extending over 2 defenders. How did he do it? Wade gets the point and the foul. The Heat are up 15 going into the fourth. But the Thunder come all the way back. It's tied up before Mario Chambers comes through with the 3. Heat up 93-90. The lead is 6 in the winning down. Chalmers, who's so clutch. The steal pass ahead to Sean Marion. Yes, he's going to slam that. The Heat hold off for a 105-99 win. That's 3 straight wins for Miami, their longest winning streak in almost 2 years. Wade finishes with 38 points, while Marion and Udonis each had double-doubles. I'm Zachary Washington. That's all for sports.
This is NBC6 News right now.
I'm Zachary Washington, live in the NBC6 HD newsroom. A 10-month-old baby is shot and killed in Northwest Miami-Dade tonight. We're hearing from the victims of the shooting spree. And here's a live look from Coco Cam. A marvelous Monday, but how long will this wonderful weather stick around? And NBC6 is trying to spread the holiday cheer to thousands of kids this season. We're taking you along for the caravan of joy. After Ellen. Only one person has ever won the Heisman Trophy twice, and Gators quarterback Tim Tebow had a chance to change that last night. Tebow, one of 3 finalists at the Nokia Theater in Times Square, all 3 excellent quarterbacks, but only one could win the prize. The winner is, drum roll, Sam Bradford from Oklahoma. It was an incredibly close vote, the closest since 2001, but Bradford's numbers were just too good. Almost 4,500 yards, 48 touchdowns, and the capper may be this memorable flip against Oklahoma State. Bradford becomes the 2nd sophomore ever to win the Heisman. Tebow was the first when he did it last year.
My teammates, they're unreal. I was surrounded by such a strong supporting cast that, I feel like I'm up here representing them. It's an individual award, but I feel like I'm receiving it on behalf of my teammates, because without them, I would be nowhere.
I told you the vote was close, but this is just crazy. Tebow actually got the most first-place votes and yet still finished 3rd. The reason for that is the Heisman voters rank their ballot, and the winner of the award is who gets the most points. Bradford had 151 more points than Tebow, even though he had 9 fewer first-place votes. A week before St. Thomas and Northwestern play for a state championship, Gulliver Prep in Orlando looking for its first title since 2000, taking on Jacksonville BOLLES. Raiders down 21-0 when Article Kellum picks a pass off the dude is fast. Look at Kellum diving to the end zone for a touchdown. They're 21-7. They're back in it, but that didn't help the Raiders stop BOLLES on defense. The Bulldogs offense scoring at ease on the ground and in the air. In fact, the quarterback Chandler Carr only completed 3 passes, but all 3 were touchdowns. Talk about efficiency. BOLLES wins its record 9th state championship, 49-20 over Gulliver Prep. You got to admit, the Dolphins have caught a lot of breaks this season, and today against the 49ers, it looks like they're going to catch another one. San Francisco's starting running back, Frank Gore, is not expected to play because of a sprained ankle. The former Miami Hurricane is listed on the injury report list as questionable, but the Niners just added a running back to their roster, which seems to indicate that Gore won't suit up at Dolphin Stadium later today. That's good news for Dolph fans, but disappointing for Gore. He grew up in the South Florida area, went to Coral Gables High School, and was really looking forward to playing in front of his friends and his family. Awesome running back.
This guy is a large part of what they do, a large part. And another one of these, you know, I mean, you play Marshawn Lynch, you're playing Thomas Jones, you're playing these backs every week, you know, you're getting these good backs one way or the other that are coming at you. Well, this guy's just another one of these outstanding backs that you're playing against that you better tackle or he's going to finish. And, you know, that brings you back to having to stop the run.
That's all for sports. I'm Zachary Washington. Have a good day, everybody.